just had to do an update, so I'm just making sure all my stuff is normal here. This is just going to be a practice thing. We're off this week, but some people wanted some help, so see if anybody shows up. Otherwise, I'll get some practice in. me now? Oh, no, you're good. Can you guys hear me now? How about that? Is that any better? That's weird. How's that? I feel like it's going to be catching a lot of background noise, but all right, perfect. Let me know if I need to adjust it anymore. It's a J Lab. It's just from Best Buy. I've had it for a little while now. Actually, it was the night that we all had um, that Jackbox party that we all did. Is when I got that. It's a little louder. Not sure. All right. Well, let's test it out here. I can adjust the engine noise. It is higher RPMs, so it is going to naturally be louder here. And that's why you don't look around while you're turning. Perfect. Good deal. Yeah, it is a little slick, but I get better when the track starts glazing over. It'll start taking rubber in, and actually, surprisingly, like most everybody typically, on a green track like this, where there's really no rubber laid down or anything, everybody thinks it's too tight. Well, I'm the opposite. I I think it's too loose, and I can't really find where the grip is. So it's got a lot of moisture in the track early on. But when the track starts taking rubber in, you'll see like glazing kind of going into the corners, and then eventually all the way through the corner and down the straightaway. That's when I really start to shine. It's supposed to be like that's where no grip is, but for some reason I'm able to find the grip and make it work when others can't. Which is kind of cool. But it sucks when you try and do like a little sprint early on. You don't get enough time or enough people on the track to help glaze it over, so it's kind of a catch-22, but for those that are watching that are a part of the league, some tips here. So don't do what I just did right there. Early on, it's probably going to be a bottom track. That's where you're going to want to be. It'll kind of like this, but you'll want to treat the throttle like it's got an egg under it. I never go full throttle. It just spins the tires too much and shaves off too much speed. So, but you want to be basically you don't want to throw the car in there or the truck in there into the corner. Straight in, straight out kind of thing. These trucks obviously are not meant to sling like a dirt car would, so they want to just go as straight as possible. So smooth with the wheel, no sudden, jerks to the left or anything, because you jerk to the left and you spin out. So if you got a counter steer, that's fine. It can handle the counter steer very well. You're not going to, hook it right and go into the wall. So you can kind of feel in the wheel, if you've got a force feedback wheel, you'll feel when when you're turning to the left too much with the throttle. It's all about throttle control. The wheel is mainly, like, I'm hardly ever turning to the left. If it is, it's just to get the wheels going back straight, basically. Even going into the corner, I'm letting the rear tires, the acceleration of the rear tires do the turning. So it's just a matter of finding grip. It's pretty much all it is. And I mean, you can see now all this up here. Now I'm starting to sling up some dirt up to the wall. Eventually I will be able to pack that dirt in and make a berm, and that berm will be the place to be later on, so long as people aren't running it over. The more people that kind of drive up in there and think they can handle it and step over that line and hit the wall, it'll flatten the berm out and it won't work as well. But like you can kind of see it I was running up top earlier, and it's kind of forming a little bit on center exit, but it's pretty much it. You know, it's all about throttle control. You know. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to, you know, type in chat or hop in Discord, whichever. I'm in there as well in the voice chat, so I'll be happy to answer any questions. See if I can't get comfortable running up on the wall and start forming that berm a little bit better. It's all about consistency. Consistency and getting into a rhythm. You know, you're in a race with multiple trucks on track. The grip level is going to constantly change. So you're going to constantly have to find grip. But you know, the first person to find where the grip is, you know, there'll be moisture spots. So like right here, you can kind of see the different colors. So right, you know, this line right here is kind of, you know, tanning out, I guess, versus right down here where it's a little bit darker. So I still got moisture in it. So, and then this dark brown stuff is basically treat it like you would rubber on an asphalt track. You know, there's really not a whole lot of grip up there. You won't slide the rear tires as much, but your front end won't really turn either. So basically the idea is to put your right rear tire on that to kind of kick it up to the wall when you're trying to form a berm, and keep your left sides and your right front in the grippy stuff. And the nice thing with these trucks is they're long enough, so you know, you can do that and get pretty close to the wall. However, that's the downside, is these trucks are long, and getting close to the wall, it is very easy to overstep that boundary and hit the wall. And that's why you form that berm, because that'll help keep you away from the wall. That's like treated as like a cushion. So and it's okay to slap the wall with your right rear corner of the truck, so long as you don't, you know, you kind of just turn the wheel with it. You know, you don't jerk the wheel to the right, because you'll end up hitting the wall on your whole right side, and you know, then you may cause a wreck if somebody's right behind you or whatever. Just kind of let it hit, let the force feedback of the wheel kind of take control a little bit. But you know, biggest thing is getting practice and getting laps in, and you know, testing the limits and what you can and can't do. That's going to be the big thing. I know it's a lot of information. That's why I'm streaming tonight, so that way everybody can kind of look back on it and, you know, what did I do here in this situation? Unfortunately, I don't have any trucks on track, so I can't really, you know, show, you know, certain situations, but yeah. But you can really see how it's lightening up in this groove that I've been running here. Just taking the moisture out of the track. You know, it is getting a little slick up here with the front tires. Oh, I do have somebody here. Perfect. What's up, Eric?
Hello, brother.
Not a whole lot, man. Just trying to explain what I'm doing to everybody on the stream. If you got any questions, man, just don't be afraid to ask. See if I can't run him down here.
Car stops down low. Go high.
Get some fresh tires. You want to try to start?
Sounds good.
Alright.
Outside. Still there?
So I don't know
Hold
if
the
there
line.
actually is
Get
a
clear high,
restart
clear
zone
high.
here or not,
Outside.
but I'll
Still
count
there?
it down for
Hold
us.
the line. Stay low.
Alright. 3, 2,
Still there?
1,
Hold the
go.
line. All clear, all clear. Outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
Not enough grip down there.
Yeah, these always end up top.
Oh yeah, for sure. So that berm is actually coming in really nice right now. I can feel it pushing against my right rear tire through the wheel. It's really nice.
Man, my arms are gonna be so sore.
Oh yeah, I know it. I love it though, man. This is my favorite type of racing with these stock cars.
I just refuse to turn down the force feedback.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, without being in the car, like that's your way of feeling what the vehicle's doing, you know.
What kind of wheel you rocking?
I've got a Fanatec Club Sport, I think is what it is. It's like the entry level Fanatec.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting a Fanatec. They were on back order for so long that I had to end up going with something else.
Yeah, and they're hella expensive, but I don't know. I think some of the other companies is actually catching up now, with the tech and everything. But I don't know. It's I feel like I lost a little bit of skill with it compared to my Logitech, but I don't know. I still like it. It's better than it's more comfortable, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the Logitech was fun. Definitely first starting out, but you get to a point, like that dead spot was just too much. Actually ended up going with the Sim Magic Alpha.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I've got the Fanatec V3 pedals. They're pretty nice. They'll vibrate when I'm either spinning under acceleration or sliding the tires under braking, or if I'm turning too much and sliding the tires, the throttle pedal will start vibrating a little bit.
Yeah, I actually have the V3s as well.
Right on.
Yeah, the electric pedals were dog water.
Yeah, the only thing I really miss from my Logi is my H pattern shifter. I haven't gotten a shifter for this thing yet, but yeah, I do miss that.
I mean, if you still have it, you can buy a little adapter and use it.
Yeah, but my my rig doesn't have the support for it, unfortunately.
I need you to beat that time. There's no reason I should be faster.
Yep, that's my goal now. Okay, I'm done. I don't I don't think I could ever do that one again. So I'll show you guys
Oh, you
what
just beat it, you smoked it.
Yeah, I drug the right rear corner of the truck against the wall on 1 and 2, and it just hooked up real nice in 3 and 4. Alright, so this is ideally what your truck should look like going into the corners. Not that, obviously. Let me go here. So really, that's about the amount of yaw that it can really handle with keeping speed. You really don't want to sling it like a dirt truck or a car. You know, you just kind of, and that's honestly probably a little too much. But and then, you know, like the longer you go, you know, finding grip and stuff, you'll find some tricks. You know, trying to like diamond it on exit kind of thing to get a straight shot off the corner. You know, if your truck allows it or your driving style allows it. You know, it's kind of, it is what it is, you know, it's just about practice, consistency. Whatever you can be most consistent with is gonna work for you.
We got a slow car up ahead. Slow car down low.
Ah, damn it. Alright, let's see if I can shatter my time here. A little tight on exit there. And a little tight on entry. That is what she said. Another thing I'll show you is my steering ratio and stuff, what I've got set up here. So obviously using the Eldora setup, default is going to look like this. I always go with any dirt car, I always go as low as you can with the steering ratio. I just like that immediate turn-in response. It's just something I've gotten comfortable with. And then the steering offset, on dirt vehicles, this is kind of weird for me. So if I've noticed, and throw this out the window for asphalt, but I've noticed on dirt, if you have this steering offset at a positive, it's going to, at least for my driving style, it will tighten the vehicle up a little bit, so you're not going to slide as much. And it's small increments, like that is not going to do anything, you know what I mean? The positive 12 isn't going to do much. But like a +2, kind of use 0 as your starting point, and then kind of play around with it. Do a couple laps, see if you could tell the difference. But like on, for instance, the dirt street stocks, if I was a little bit too slidey, because those you really want to keep those as straight as possible to keep up momentum, because they don't have the power. So if I was a little bit too slidey with the rear end, I would put that at like a +2, maybe a +4, but even that probably not. Usually it's a +2. That will, for me at least, helped tighten up the car. For me though, with these, it may differ come race day, but I've been liking, in this lobby anyways, I've been liking the -4 degrees. And then brake bias, it's really personal preference. If you're using brake getting into the corner, one, I really don't think you should be. There may be, rare instances where you need to, just to kind of keep off the wall, or, if you're getting too tight in the front end, putting the brake bias to the rear like this and kind of dragging that brake a little bit, getting into the corners will help slide the rear end. I personally, I just, have been using it at 50, but obviously, as you guys have seen, if you get on it, you're instantly spinning out. So, it's a catch-22, but most people, they might do like a 55 and then adjust in car. You know, you can go down or up 3 full degrees with air percent. So that might be the better, safer route. But that's what I'm running, and that's probably most likely, unless come race day, that track is, completely 180 different. That's what I'll be running. So based off of what having a mind blank here, Robert, I believe it's Robert. It's gonna bug me now. I gotta look. Sorry. Yes, Robert. I don't know why I was having such a mind blank there. It's been a long week. But based off of the info that he posted, not in the track info in Discord, but the lobby that he set up, this should be pretty close to what he's going to be having. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, you got close to it.
Bouncing off the wall all the way around.
Well, that ain't gonna help you in qualifying.
No shit.
But in the heat race, it's a different story.
Go high.
And all I can say too is get used to running up by the wall. Closer you are to the wall, that's where the speed is, surprisingly. This has got quite a bit of progressive banking for a flat dirt track. And it just, for whatever reason, there is no speed down on the bottom at all. So that's another little tidbit for you guys. So it is, plan on it being very difficult to pass. Alright, did you see what I just did? Don't do that.
Yeah, I figured that out the hard way a couple times.
I wasn't paying attention to my entry there and caught the rubber on the track, that glaze. So that's another thing. So you can start seeing this rubber glaze that I was talking about earlier, right here. So, it is very slick, as you guys have seen. So basically what you want to do is have your front left, or I guess your right rear, on it. And if you're using your right rear, then your left rear a little bit. I know it's a lot harder to do than it is to not put both wheels on it, but it will, if you don't have the throttle control, like as you guys just saw, like it will spin you out very fast. So you want to, if you have the room up above it, you want to try and take this kind of line with it, you know, and obviously the more people that do that, the wider that glaze is going to get. So, you know, it's going to be tiptoeing, and it really will be tiptoeing on the wall, you know, later on in the race. I don't know how many laps it is. I want to say it's like 100 maybe, something like that. So, depending on how many people show up, it's not going to take long. And that may be where, you know, the bottom will come in, you know, start working your way down here, you know, it's, that may be where the speed is at the time, you know, and you can't really go off of lap time, on dirt, unless you're qualifying. You really got to go off of, okay, can I pass this guy here, safely? That's the big thing, with a capital S. So, you know, he may be sliding up into the wall, you know, and losing speed, so you may be able to pass him down here, or do a slide job, you know, if you got the slide job down pat. You know, you got a guy coming up by the wall there, you go right down here, don't really pin it, but, you know, right on up. So, the best experience is race experience, in my opinion. You can do practice all day long, and that'll help you. You know, but what I usually do is, so what I will do is, when I do practice sessions, just test sessions, I'll do a test session where, you know, that's 0% usage. Run that for a little bit, get comfortable with it, and then do a 25% usage, because then it'll start putting that glaze in. And it's usually in the racing group, wherever that may be. So here, obviously, to be up top, and then 50%, 75, and then 100, and see just how it changes. You know, so that's usually what I do. You know, you can very much see the difference in 25% track usage. So I'll give you a slide job. Come on out.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
So right now what I'm doing is just watching his line. Not really gaining a whole lot, not really losing anything. I'm just watching, looking for a weakness. Passing on dirt, unless you're considerably faster or slower, passing is going to be very difficult. So you really got to methodically work through traffic. You know, and there's going to be different skill levels from what I've heard. So be patient, you know, unless it's the last few laps, then full send, but not really. But yeah, so I mean, you just really got to watch the person in front of you, see where they're weakest, see where they're strongest, and then try and get better where their weak point is. I like it. Oh God. Alright, well. I can't believe that was an hour already. Alright, so we're going to have a 50 lap race between two of us.
Do laps count under caution?
Yeah, they do. Why, you planning on wrecking?
Well, no, I just say we just do a couple like 10 lap races, you know.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Yeah, it is. Well, maybe. I mean, you bump here, and odds are that car in front of you is going to spin out.
Green, green,
You
green.
should be able to. We're just qualifying.
All
So
right, get ready. Here comes your time to lap.
hop on in. You won't really have any track time, but no track time is sometimes good. Just watch and learn.
There's the checkered flag.
Oops. I didn't realize I only set it for one lap. Right on.
Oh, nice.
Mark says you're a dumbass.
Mark can lick my whole butthole, whole thing.
Inside and out, I like it.
Maybe just a little bit inside, not much. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, so that's going to be the tough thing, is qualifying without touching the wall and trying to get as close to the wall as you can.
Yeah, I'm going to have to run a slow qualifying time. There's no way.
I know, I thought I was doing really good, and then I don't know if it was in the middle of 1 and 2 or 3 and 4, but I just barely tapped it. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, you have to have the right rear on the cushion, and that means the bumper's like all but scraping the wall.
Yeah, 100%.
I suck at dirt. I'm not really worried about it.
You're not that bad. I mean, you're competitive, to me anyways. I mean, I'm not the greatest on dirt, but I'm comfortable.
See how Mark does on his controller.
Oh God, don't tell me that.
He's at work right now. He's actually on a tugboat.
Nice. That's awesome.
I'm just giving tug jobs all day.
So is there a line for this? Or is it first come, first serve, call in advance?
Yeah, there's a 2-hour notice.
Alright, fair enough. I don't have the patience for that.
Well, consider this my 2-hour notice.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
10:05 Central.
Hope you're not on the East Coast.
You could advance it, I guess.
It's just us three.
No, I'm doing drugs.
That whole 15 seconds.
I got shit.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for those tug jobs.
How your hands feeling today? They're pretty sore.
We put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. All right, man. Line up on the outside road now.
Just remember,
Road is
damage is
closed.
on and we don't have a fast repair.
Yep. Don't stuff it into the wall. The reason I did that is because if you do end up taking damage, at least you'll have somewhat of an idea of how the truck changes.
All right, man. We're going green next time. Bye.
Alright, so I guess we'll just go on green for this initial start here.
Sounds good.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Pit road is now open. Inside. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. All clear, all clear. Good job, man. Now you're the leader.
We'll do 10 lap sprints here. We'll throw a caution at 10. Ah, there's just no grip off of 2. There we go. I learned something there. So ideally, that corner right there, that's how I want to take both corners. But I got to try and figure out how to do that off of 2 here without completely sliding. because right now I'm using the berm to kind of steer the car and push it away from the wall to get a straight shot off the corner, but I can't seem to do it in 1 and 2.
Alright, man. Caution
Sorry, I
out.
wasn't paying
Caution
attention.
out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
I was just
Head
getting
to
into
the
a
pace
rhythm.
car.
Let me see the right side of your truck. See how it's looking.
Oh, I know I clobbered it a couple times.
Past the 2. Past the... Catch the pace car.
How bad is it?
Yeah,
Pit road is now open.
in a race.
I just gotta have it turn left. That's all I need.
Pit road is closed.
Stop throwing rocks at me. I think starting in second or third is better. I don't know. It's a short shift.
And if you miss it, you're gonna get either run over or blown by.
Green next time by. All right, man, line up on
So
inside
the
row.
first start there, I started in second, and I did miss third for a second there. But it all depends, man. If you're spinning the tires like crazy, then starting third. I'm gonna go on green again.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
I saw you throttle up.
You're up top 3 wide. You got one inside. You're 2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
Turn!
I know, right?
Inside. Clear low, clear low. Good job. The next car is the leader. Alright, man. You're back in second.
And that's the speed difference from going from bottom to top. So now that he is up top, obviously you got to try and find a way around him. So you either got to wait for him to make a mistake, force him into making a mistake, or throw one hell of a slider on him.
way to the finish. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 2 car. Let the 87 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
She's getting slick.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure I hit the wall at least every other corner. At least.
By my calculations, I think it was every
Pit road is
corner.
now open.
Probably closer to 100% than 50%.
Let the 87 car by. Pit road is closed.
Chris, did you self-spin?
Yeah, a little bit. I had to find the right settings for driving this on controller.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Catch the hey car.
Oh, it's going green.
10-4. This one we'll just do a 20 lap to the end here.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Pit road is now open. Alright, man, 20 to go. Go get him. Inside. Clear low, clear low. Good job, man. Now you're the leader.
Yeah, whoever starts in second's gonna have it. That's crazy. I had so much grip compared to the bottom when we did that one caution. So right now all I'm trying to do is stay in the top lane as much as I can, because basically I don't think he has anything unless he moves me. Or if
Got
I
one
fuck it
inside.
up.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. outside. You're clear high, clear high. Next car is the leader.
There's nowhere I can go right there. You can't slide up there right there.
Oh, I know. I know. No hard feelings there. I threw it in there.
Let's just reline it up under green here.
Alright. Sounds good.
We have a slow car up high.
I'll be nice and let you take the outside.
I'm taking the outside.
Should be good here.
You got one outside. Still there.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. 10 to go. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay up here.
And now at this point, 5 laps to go. I don't care about my right sides. Not gonna wall bounce by any means, on purpose anyways, but jeez. You get stuck on that berm though, it is difficult. Jesus. No grip right now.
5 laps to go. Slow car down low. 2 laps to go. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Go high. You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
Ah. Too much. Good race, man.
What
There's the
dude,
checkered flag.
just so, I don't know, it's so weird.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
Yeah, I really felt like once it started glazing up top there, it was gonna, the other grooves were gonna come in a little bit, but that was not the case.
Ride the lightning.
Pretty much too.
Pit boxing 10.
The race is over.
stuff. Thanks for putting it up. Need some pictures up there.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully it helped. I know, Chris, you just caught the race, but yeah, this is pretty much what you're gonna expect come race day. Except there's gonna be a few more cars on track, so.
Yeah, don't get stuck on the bottom.
Yep, that goes for restarts too.
Oh, for sure. Whoever's starting second's just gonna rip the cushion. It's over.
Well, so long as they know how to, I guess. But yeah.
I'm gonna put some rollerblade wheels on my right rear so I can roll that wall just a little bit better.
Oh yeah, that definitely needs to be a thing. I wish you could. I think with more trucks on track, I think you'll be able to actually widen that berm a little bit more, to give you a little bit more of a cushion between that and the wall.
Yeah, GG's. Thanks for the host.
For sure. Thanks for showing up. All right, guys. We'll see y'all Thursday.